Hello folks, this is a video going over chapter 2 of our textbook for College Comp 1 and 2. That's English 161, 162. So today I'm going to give you a quick overview. I'm hoping that this will be within 5 minutes, but I don't know, we'll see. Definitely under 10 minutes. We're going to go over Chapter 2, Introduction to Academic Reading, Writing, and Inquiry. If you would like to take notes while we go through this overview, it's entirely up to you. Not required, but definitely helpful for future use. So here we go. Chapter 2 opens with an introduction to inquiry and critical thinking. And basically, what they're saying is that critical thinking shifts the focus onto breaking something down and examining each and every part in a very deliberate way while we avoid subjectivity and bias and strong emotion and opinion. So, our goal when we think critically is to rely on the facts, factual evidence, reason, and logic. Of course, then inquiry also comes in, which is where we ask questions about topics in order to learn more information about them. And when we inquire about such topics, the information that we learn can help us make a more objective and reasoned judgment about that particular topic. This quote I thought was kind of important from the text. Basically, it's saying that thinking critically helps people move beyond the surface level, and instead of thinking of something as, oh, this happens that way because it's always been that way, inquiry actually kind of comes in and helps us to uncover the inner workings and components of whatever it is that we are studying. So that is why inquiry and critical thinking together are quite important when it comes to college comp. In this course, we are going to be reading a lot of things in 161 and 162. So my suggestions to you, how we read effectively in a college course is through annotations. I understand that they may be tedious, they're annoying, but I promise you that they are so worth it. If you are able to, print out your readings for each week, and as you read through them, obviously take your time, but annotate as you read through them. Read a paragraph more than once. Read it a couple times. You'll uncover new meanings. As you read through them multiple times, you will find more questions, hence inquiry, coming through as you unpack the readings for each week. You'll notice patterns. You'll notice a logical structure. You'll start to see the bigger picture where the argument that the writer poses how it kind of comes together. You also notice a lot of rhetorical devices and features. If you forgot what rhetoric refers to, don't worry, we will recap that in a couple of future videos, like I believe chapter 5 is one of them. So writers use a lot of rhetorical features to express their meaning effectively, and it's important that you guys are, keeping an ear open for that person's voice. Academic writing focuses on critical thinking, inquiry, academic reading. All of these things, very important. Critical thinking, we've already talked about this. So, real quick, encourages examination. It helps us as readers and writers to expand our empathy and understanding of other people's perspectives. In this course, you are expected to craft academic writing, which is done by scholars and professionals. It includes your essays, scientific lab reports, and so on and so forth. Non-academic writing is a lot more informal. Of course, in your emails to your instructors, you're going to aim to be a little more professional, but you are definitely not going to be writing to each other in your academic work as you would in a text or social media post. Your characteristics of academic writing are that the fact that they're a lot more focused, they're precise, they're specific, they're tailored towards a specific audience. They adhere to formal MLA guidelines, especially in 161, 162. We have to make sure that we are using proper grammar, that we proofread our work. Boys and girls, I do strongly suggest that you use a grammar checker. If you want to use Grammarly, you are more than welcome to. If you have any other grammar checkers in mind, feel free to use them. I would much rather you use a tool like that to help you fix your grammar, fix your punctuation errors and spelling and things like that, instead of not proofreading at all. Reading Understanding writing assignments in academic settings. It's very important to learn how to interpret an assignment before you complete that work, because the better you can interpret the assignment, the better you'll perform the work, hence leading to more success and thus more confidence in your coursework. So, key strategies. Make sure that you read assignments slowly and repeatedly. Highlight, underline the key elements. If there's any things that are unclear, ask those questions sooner rather than later. You do not want to be struggling at the most inopportune moments. Identify the central task. Understand what it is it that your instructor is asking you to do. Are you arguing? Are you explaining? Are you analyzing? And so on and so forth. It's important that y'all understand the genre typical of your discipline. So we're going to be through 161 and 162, we dabble in quite a few different genres, from analysis to synthesis, as well as argument, as well as summary and response, so on and so forth. So understand the genre of the paper that you are being required to write. If you don't know what that genre is, like if you don't know what a synthesis is, you've got to learn a little bit about its structure, its audience, what kind of rhetoric is used within a proper synthesis. And that, folks, covers chapter 2. If you have any questions over any of the aspects that we've discussed in our overview for chapter 2, please do let me know. You can send me a message via Canvas or email me, and I would be more than happy to clarify things to you. If you don't have any questions, you are ready to move forward with the next reading or next video. Best of luck, folks.